saying that they released the virus, right? Then they released the app. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's stupid. What do you think? Is a god sniper? Nice. I'll take it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Some gold. Some gold.
The gold is yours?
No, I'm just breaking it. Don't want
Nice. Hell yeah. Look at you. You know all the spots. You know all the spots.
Yeah, I don't know why they would say that about China. Like, oh, someone's zipping.
Well, there's always this. So you remember when there was the World War with Hitler and everything, right? Well, there was a lot of communism after, right?
Yeah.
And America had a system already in place, which was capitalistic.
2 people here.
2 people there, nice. Because I know you like your history, so that's kind of in your array. So when the World War II happened, you remember we hear about the commie bastards. Well, the only reason why we hated, well, not we, but the only reason why an insult was communist was an insult, is because we had such a strong system of capitalistic values that those two systems collided.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, capitalism isn't a valuable system. So, for example, I'm going to take you as an example, right? You work an hour, you make a salary. You take that salary, you take it away, you don't get that money again. You never get that money. But that hour you spent, you're never going to get back. You get an equal exchange. So this is kind of complicated, but you get an equal exchange for the money you put in, but you don't get an equal exchange for the time you put in.
Yeah.
So capitalistic is profiting or based on the system of wage slavery, a slave on wage. You don't work, you don't have cash. You don't have cash, you cannot survive.
Yeah, no, I agree. But then, like, I can't remember what is the opposite of capitalism.
It would be communist.
Yeah, I don't believe in communism though.
No, but because communists. So oh my god, I'm gonna sound so racist if I say this. I'm gonna sound so racist.
I don't recommend for you to say.
Fuck it. We only live once. So you know, communists. The reason why it didn't work was because it was in a poor country. It was in a poor country. So if the country had more money, if the country was there was a better economic system, communists could have worked. But since it was already poor, you ask people that were already poor to make sacrifices. But there's a level of poorness where you can't survive.
Yeah, but I just think that why communism just isn't fair.
No, I don't think it's fair either.
It's not fair. Like, why would I work my ass off saving 16-hour days in the doctor to get paid the same as someone? Like, it's not fair. Like,
agreed.
Would never and should never work.
Agreed. But you see, the other system that you have is totalitarianism. Totalitarianism is where you follow a dictator, and you have socialism, where it's great.
No, I don't believe in a dictatorship. But
no.
I don't believe in communism. You know?
Do you believe in socialism?
Was that? I don't know those.
So it's basically your class. So for example, if your job is a doctor, then you're not gonna make more money than somebody else, but you're gonna have a better quality of life.
No, I think that human beings should be treated the same regardless of how much money you make, if that's what you're asking. But
that defeats. There's someone. Okay, that defeats the Goku. Defeat the concept of capitalism because of different salary equity.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a different lifestyle and there's different being treated differently. Like, for example,
absolutely,
in the UK, like people have different lifestyles depending on how much they earn. I completely understand that, but healthcare should be the same. School systems should be the same. There shouldn't be private healthcare. There shouldn't be private schooling. Like, that's ridiculous to me.
I totally agree. The problem is, like, we're gonna have doctors, and we're not. So even for the nurses, we're gonna have nurses. We're gonna say, oh, we miss nurses. But then when they see the quality of